Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Brownie and I'm one half of the Indecisive Readers. Today I'm here to unbox the April Illumicrate. This is one of my most anticipated boxes because it contains, I hope, one of my most anticipated releases. I'm slightly late getting to it because it was late being sent out and I was away last week. But yeah, I'm really excited to read it now. Read it, open it, unbox it. And so yeah, let's just get on. So this month's theme is Dearly Departed. I think it's just spooky dark themes. I do hopefully, like I said, know what the book is. So I'm not worried too much about spoiling the book. But the first item is this. What is it? It's too small to be a bag and there's no... Oh, is it one of those like TBR bags? Let's see. Too Many Books Organiser, designed by Fez Inkwright. Use this canvas book organiser inspired by Nevernight to store your current TBR or anything else you choose. That's quite cool. So it does say too many books, too few centuries. It's got kind of a... Is it a crow? A crow, a cat, teeth, bones, the dagger, or it does say J. Christoph. That's very cool. I like the colours. Do enjoy that, but I will hopefully try and get some use out of that because I think that would be a really handy thing to do. I feel like you need to have lots of books in there, but maybe that's like the right kind of size for a monthly TBR. That would be quite handy because at the moment they're just kind of stacked up just nowhere. So maybe I will try and use this. So the next item is a book pot. This is red and on the front it said Book of the Dead. Then the side it says the same, necromancy, resurrection and immortality. And then the back says discover the ancient secrets of the underworld. That's quite cool because it's got like Egyptian hieroglyphs and that seems to be the kind of vibe it's going for, which is quite exciting. I like that. That's very pretty. My current only other one I have of this is Myths and Tales and it has my bookmarks in. I'm not sure what I would use the second one for, but I'm sure I would find it. This says our latest book pot is inspired by ancient Egyptian mythology and the artwork is done by Chatty Nora. So I do very much like that. That's very pretty. It's also kind of foily, like got gold foiling. And so it's kind of, I mean, you're just getting light off the window, but I promise you it does reflect a bit, so that's very pretty. Then we have what looks like, I don't want to say a mug, but maybe it's a mug. Oh, what does it say? So the next item is this mason jar and it says Jack's Restaurant. I suppose it's like a tankard. And it says Jack's Mason Jar. This souvenir glass from Jack's Restaurant is inspired by the beautiful and it's designed by that lovely dear. I didn't love the beautiful, I'll be honest with you, but I can appreciate that's actually a useful item. It's not massive, but I suppose if you wanted like a smoothie or something that would probably be a good size. And yeah, if you like the beautiful, that was probably a great item for you. I just didn't like it. Well, my final item had fallen down the back, but next finally we have a keyring and then on the front it says I ain't waiting for an opportunity, I'm making one. It can't show you so I'll just put a picture, but it does say this keyring is inspired by Jane Sickle and features a quote from Dread Nation and it's designed by Daniela who is at Palace of Resin, not Fressin. And I haven't read this. It is one that's on my TBR, so I am quite excited to see what it's about. But I like that. That's quite cool. Then finally, before the like book stuff, we have two magnets. One looks like that, and then the other one looks like that. And it says Gloom Mistress and Griddle Magnets. The artwork is by Dree and featuring our favourite necromancer and cavalier pair from Gideon the Ninth. Again, I haven't read it. It is one that I'm vaguely interested in. But I suppose they'd be quite cute if you've got one of those TBR cards. Then we have the monthly collector's pin. This is like a skull with some flowers and it is inspired by the monthly book, so I have covered that up, but it does say inspired by the poppy skull design on the cover of the book. I do like that, and like I said, I actually have read the book. So that's quite cool. I've actually read the relevant book. But yeah, let's see. Then we have the pre-order kind of bookmarks, which is really cool because they were only offered just generally as a pre-order for like US and Canada. So I'm really excited that they're included. So we have, who's the main character? Main character is Rowan. That is her looking very pretty, surrounded by some flowers. Then we have Ivrilos, who is one of her love interests. Basically, she is I should probably show you the book, is a pansexual blood mage, and he is one of the guys she is interested in. He is her like ghosty spirit, kind of undead guardian. And then her other love interest is this girl called Lydia, who is a princess. So there's kind of an enemies to lovers with Ivrilos, and these two get on much better. And then the person on the back is Jaffa, who is probably my favourite character. They are non-binary, they are pan-romantic, and they are asexual, and also fabulous. They dress in fabulous, kind of really cool dresses all the time, and they're beautiful. So I'm really pleased to have these. They are great. I love them very, very much. And the book is the bit I'm excited about. Oh. So the final item is obviously the book, and that is In the Ravenous Dark by A.M. Strickland. I'm so excited. So generally you have the same kind of cover, and then it's got these like sprayed poppies down the side, which are beautiful. They match the front cover. I hadn't noticed that it kind of carried on down there. I like the kind of the red to the purple and the pink. That's so, so pretty. Oh. Then on the inside, the end pages are like kind of character art. I'm just going to take that off so I don't like break it. But the character art, they're so pretty. And I love like how that shows all the different colours. So there's, I assume that's Jaffa, Ivrilos, and Lydia, and Rovan again. They're all just beautiful. I don't love Jaffa there because I think it makes them look more masculine rather than ambiguous, compared to like this one where they're like quite clearly no one in particular. But I do think they once again look beautiful, and obviously they look beautiful too. Then there's a letter from the author, which is in the back of some more character art with again Rovan, Lydia, and Ivrilos on it. I'm so pleased because, like I said, I really enjoyed this book, and so like I'm really happy to have like such a nice copy of the book. I mainly got it for the book, didn't really mind so much about the other stuff. I probably should have swapped, but you know, we're here. I realised in my excitement to talk about the book and say the fact that I'd already read it, I failed to tell you what the book was about. So I will do that now. Power never dies, and neither does desire. Like from that, if I wasn't excited by it, I might not actually be excited by it, because I don't love books that are romance or that have romance that aren't about romance. But I think because I knew this was going to have such a heavy like emphasis on the romance, I didn't mind the romance, if that makes sense. It was a good romance, like it was done so well. In Thernopolis, magic is rare and closely controlled. Those blessed or cursed with powers are put under constant guard, assigned to undead spirits who watch their every move. Ever since her father died to save her from this fate, Rovan has kept her magic a closely guarded secret, until an accident exposes her powers for the world to see, and her tenuous freedom comes crashing to an end. Brought to the royal palace against her will and thrust into a maelstrom of intrigue and deception, Rovan is drawn to two people she cannot fully trust. Lydia, a beguiling and rebellious princess struggling against her own destiny, and Ivrilos, the handsome, powerful spirit she has been bound to, who can control Rovan, body and soul. Together they uncover a terrible secret that could destroy everyone in Thernopolis, the living and the dead. To save them, Rovan will have to start a rebellion in both the mortal and the underworld, and find a way to trust the princess and the undead spirit vying for her heart, if she doesn't betray them first. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. Comment down below to let me know if you're excited for this book, and I will come and tell you to read it because I'm still excited for it. Subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you in another video.